Throughout July, Color 10 Sports has brought you Sidelined. It's a series of stories taking an in-depth look at youth sports injuries. Tonight, Color 10's Daniel Shedd concludes our series by taking a look at the role that parents take in raising a successful athlete.
70% of children leave organized sports before their 13th birthday. As society surrounds kids with pressure to perform, the need for supportive parents focused on the essence of athletics have never been more important.
I mean, sports bring, obviously, the obvious benefits physically, socially, emotionally, even spiritually, some would say.
The University of Michigan released a study in April stating 55% of parents believe that their kids' mental and emotional health is worse than their own childhood. Many times, sports fill the void.
I think this is emblematic of a cultural issue that's been kind of taking root for decades now.
Dr. Paul Tomlinson's a psychologist with Borough Behavioral Health in Springfield.
And there are definitely some downsides to overemphasis on sports above all things. Sports is about play. They're not professionals yet.
As a result, more than 3.5 million kids under the age of 14 are treated for sports-related injuries each year. 70% of children leave organized sports altogether before they reach their teens.
Anything you do to a child or to any human being to push them past their limits of emotional coping is going to increase the likelihood that they're going to get injured or hurt in some way.
We sometimes take this to a new level.
Dr. Shannon Woods leads a sports medicine program at Cox Health.
Those ideas get lost by the individuals, by the kids, by the parents, by the coaches, and it becomes about winning. It becomes about how can I make it to the pros, how can I make it to get a college scholarship, and all of those other great things that make sports great for humanity get lost. Parents obviously are the role models for their children, and setting forth that good sense that this is about fun, this is about participating in something bigger than yourself in this team setting, learning to cooperate with other individuals, learning to make goals and reach goals. That's what I like to see from parents.
I think the most important point here is for parents to be clued into the strengths of their child and make sure that they're doing things that play to those strengths and that they're allowed to develop and maximize those strengths. It's really all about letting the child find their own path within the loving guidance of the parents' watchful eye.
And Dr. Tomlinson admits that parenting is the hardest job on earth, but he stresses that it can be done successfully with communication. If you missed any of our Sideline series, you can find them under the Sports Injury tab at ozarksfirst.com.